Hello friends, this video is on chemical equations part 3. Before watching this video, please make sure you have watched part 2. A word chemical equation shows change of reactants to products through an arrow placed between them. Here you see two word equations. The first equation shows that magnesium reacts with oxygen to give magnesium oxide, where magnesium and oxygen are the reactants, while magnesium oxide is the product. The second equation, zinc reacts with sulfuric acid to give zinc sulfate and hydrogen, where zinc and sulfuric acid are the reactants, while zinc sulfate and hydrogen are the products. As you can see, the reactants are written on the left hand side, that is LHS, with a plus sign between them. Similarly, the products are written on the right hand side, that is RHS, with a plus sign between them. The arrowhead points towards the products and shows the direction of the reaction. How do we write a chemical equation? Now, chemical equation can be made concise and useful by writing the chemical formulae of the reactants and the products. Here you can see three chemical equations. In the first chemical equation, Mg reacts with O2 to give MgO, where Mg is the formula for magnesium, O2 is the formula for oxygen, and MgO is the formula for magnesium oxide. In the second equation, you see Zn reacts with H2SO4 giving ZnSO4 plus H2, where Zn is the formula for zinc, H2SO4 is the formula for sulfuric acid, ZnSO4 is the formula for zinc sulfate, while H2 is the formula for hydrogen. In case of the third equation, you see iron reacts with water to give ferric oxide plus hydrogen. You can see the respective formulas of the reactants and the products written. The new substances formed in the reaction are called as products. Here the product formed is magnesium oxide, while when magnesium and oxygen react with each other. The arrow mark between reactants and products shows the direction of the reaction. Here the chemical reaction is a forward reaction because the arrow points towards the right. Here you can see both word equation as well as equation which uses chemical formula for the reactants and the products. Which one do you feel is more concise? Now let us compare the number of atoms of the reactants and the products to know if the equation is balanced or unbalanced. Here you can see that there is one atom of magnesium on the left hand side and one atom of magnesium on the right hand side. But there are two atoms of oxygen on the left hand side and only one atom of oxygen on the right hand side. So this equation is unbalanced because the number of atoms on the reactant side are not equal to the number of atoms on the product side. Now, unbalanced equation is invalid because the mass is not the same on both the sides of the equation. It is also called as a skeleton equation. Now let us see a short video.
What happens in a chemical reaction? Two products react with each other to form new products. To understand this in a simple way, we can say that A and B react together to give C plus D. two substances A and B reacted to give us two new substances C and D. This is a chemical equation. With a chemical equation, we represent chemical reactions with symbols. Clearly, there are two sides to this equation. On the left, we have substances which take part in a chemical reaction. They are called reactants. And the new substances formed after the reaction are called products. Reactants react to form products. The arrows shown is the direction of the chemical reaction. A and B reacted to give us C and D. If there's any condition, it's written above the arrow. For instance, if A and B reacted after heat was applied, it will be written like this. To give you an example, we know that hydrogen reacts with oxygen to give us water. As it's a chemical change, it implies that a chemical reaction took place. Using words, we can represent the chemical equation like this. Can we make it simpler? Yes, we can use symbols of the substances to write the equation. Hydrogen can be represented as H2, oxygen can be represented as O2, and water, as you know, is H2O. But look at this equation again. On the left, there are two atoms of oxygen, and on the right, there's just one. Where did the other one go? Is this chemical equation correct? Is there anything more we need to know about writing chemical equations? Keep watching our videos to know more.